So let's talk about your Stickman lab. There is some starter code that's in book scenarios. So we've been working with Little Crab, and Little Crab is in there chapter 2 to 4, and Stickman is in there as well. So you can open that up, and when you open it, the only thing you'll see is the stick figure. You won't see these purple balls. That's part of the lab. And the idea is the Stickman needs to reach the right side of the screen. Pressing the space bar causes him to move left. Otherwise, he moves right. You can play with the speeds to make it as you wish. So I'll demonstrate here. So I'm going to hit run. And so I'm hitting space bar to keep him from moving forward. So I'm kind of idling here, and then eventually I'm going to go forward. If I hit any of these balls, I lose. And then if I get to the outside, the fanfare will play, and I'll win. Now right now you're seeing that saying, could not open sound file, fanfare.wave. I'll make this a little smaller so you can see the whole message. So what that's saying is the fanfare file is not in my scenario, so we can go fix that. So we'll close this terminal window, and if we go back over to Little Crab, we can go into the sounds directory, and you're going to go ahead and grab both fanfare and the awe file. Copy the two of those, and then just paste them into sounds for Stickman. So at this point, when you played, it would work. So I will play again, but this time I'm not going to try to win, I'm going to try to lose. Actually, I hit run without resetting, so there it goes. So I won. If I hit reset and I run and it didn't do anything, ow, if I hit a ball, I lose. So the challenge here is you're going to create these falling balls, and they need to fall at a continuous rate. When they hit the bottom, you want to reset them to the top. So you're going to need to figure out how you can set the y coordinate, and the top of the screen is 0. Or actually, I'm setting them at a y of 5, but probably y of 0 would work as well. So when they hit the bottom, you're going to want to set them back up to have a y coordinate of 5. So you can see if you can figure out how to do that. My recommendation, you can pick any object that's falling that you'd like. There's two different ways that you can move these. We've been just using the move method. If you use the move method, you'll probably need to use the turn method as well. And if something doesn't have rotational symmetry, it might look a little funny. There is a way that you can cause things to fall without rotating them, and you can look in the Greenfoot actor documentation to try to figure that out. And so every time I hit reset, it's going to put the balls back in place. This is just my setup. Put on as many balls as you want. Make the game possible but difficult. You can play with the speeds, particularly the relative speed of the Stickman versus the balls, and the left speed versus the right speed. All things that you can play with. To submit the lab, you're going to need to export the scenario to a GFAR file. So to submit it, you'll go up to Scenario, and you'll go to Share. And there's three options here. You want to pick the option on the right, and this is going to put it into a standalone GFAR file. You can check where it's saving it to. It's probably the same directory as where your scenario currently is located, but you could save it anywhere, even onto your desktop, so it's easier to find. And it's going to be called Stickman GFAR. And you'll just press export. It'll say export complete, and there's a close button at the bottom, and you just hit close. The file will now be wherever you said to write it, and that's the file that you'll submit. Good luck. If you have any questions, please reach out.